I was planning on talking about so many things this week. Music videos being hacked all over the K-pop sphere, awesome things like Twice's 2 new Japanese music videos, theories for those, Somi has finally debuted, which I've been waiting for since the end of 16. But since yesterday, there's now an elephant in the room that we cannot ignore. And as a matter of fact, it's probably the most requested thing in the comments, on Twitter. So let's just try to clear some things up, make sense of some things, question some things, and also let me know how you perceive all of this while it's happening. So this all started when Dispatch reported that BI was suspected or accused, and this is the language that articles are using, of attempting to purchase the drugs marijuana and LSD in 2016. It also says that the police knew about it but did not investigate. Someone named A, as you've seen labeled across the board, was arrested on charges of dealing with drugs. Now, there are reports that A is Han So-hee, who has been in many headlines in the past. But at the time I'm recording this, that isn't confirmed, so I'll continue to refer to them as A. While A was being investigated, a conversation between them and BI was found. And on top of that, there was an initial testimony from another drug dealer who revealed the names of their clients, which might have included BI, and that may have initiated this whole thing. Later in 2016, Dealer A stated that they delivered LSD in front of iKON's dorm. But police said that they did not investigate because A later stated in their third testimony that while BI did ask for drugs, they did not actually obtain any for him. Police would later say that this third testimony was the only evidence they had, hence why they didn't investigate him. This third testimony is also where the waters get a little muddier beyond the lack of police investigation. Dispatch said the reason that the testimony changed was because YG Entertainment got involved, paid the attorney fees for Dealer A, and asked/pressured them to change their testimony. A source said that the wording of it was weird, but as we speak, more and more information or alleged information is coming out about this, and this is why this is so hard to talk about. What I'm saying right now could have already changed by the time this is uploaded. But let's keep going with what we have. YG Entertainment in a call said that they strictly manage the drug use of their artists. They purchase a basic drug test kit every 2 months from the US and perform a drug test. BI and the rest of iKON have underwent a urine examination and none of them tested positive. So BI has no relation to the drug case in 2016. They also said that the reason A mentioned BI was to reduce the weight of their crime, and that when they saw the first testimony, they met with A and asked them to correct their testimony, not threaten them to change it. So as you can see, this whole thing between YG, Dealer A, A's lawyers, the police, it's all a huge mess within itself. But then comes the news that everyone was dreading. Shortly after the initial report, BI announced his departure from iKON, and not only that, YG followed up saying that his contract has been terminated. Now, in his statement, BI clarified that he wanted to rely on something while going through a hard and painful time. But he was too scared and fearful to actually do it. And a lot of people commended him for being seemingly open about that. But business is business, and things involving BI were changing. News about iKON's future activities is slowly coming out. BY, the rapper, had to clear his name just because it's similar to BI. YG Entertainment obviously took another hit. Artists under YG are now affected, with Somi's debut smack dab in the middle of it, even if it's under the black label. Now, because it's the black label, technically, we'll have to wait and see if there's any long-term effects. Right now, fans are doing everything they can to show support to BI, wanting him to come back to iKON because, like he stated, he never actually took any illegal substances. There's a petition on change.org called Hanbin shouldn't have to leave iKON, which right now has just under 700,000 signatures. Now, the petition is not to make him feel obligated to stay, or at least come back. It's purely to show support. So if you feel as though he didn't do anything wrong, you can also show your support there. and let me know, do you think he did do anything wrong? Maybe you're against drugs, but are also able to sympathize with him going through rough times. I don't know. And just like the description says, the thing we should worry about right now is his mental state and the mental state of anyone who might be affected. Look, it's hard to find a place to end this video because there are so many other aspects to this and ongoing aspects to this. So please let me know, what am I missing? I mean, we still have to talk about how fans feel YG betrayed BI, how there's an attempt to sue Dispatch. So any other aspect of this or any point of view you think is necessary to this conversation, let me know, let us all know, and we'll get to it as this continues to unfold.